Hey, let's talk about it, cause honestly we need to talk about social issues, just uplifting my people. Yeah, let's talk about it. Come join the conversation. A connection's what we're creating. Yeah.
Boom. Let's talk about it. Good morning. This is Motivational Monday. So I'm reading this book. It's called the Let Them Theory, right? And the book is just about how we as, humans, we want to control everything, right? Like even in relationships, I'm talking about like friendships, whatever the case is, we want to control all facets of it. And a lot of times that's why we have issues, right? Because let's say I do something for you. Well, in return, I'm expecting you to do the same back. But what I'm learning and what I, in the book is talking about is how like people are raised differently and people have different morals and different values, right? So sometimes you doing something for someone, you're not going to get the same thing in return. The problem is many of us, we sit back and we say these prayers, right? We say these prayers that we hear from everybody else. Lord, please take anything, that's not for me away. The problem is God will start taking things away and you find yourself chasing after those things, right? Relationships. Sometimes you be saying a prayer like, oh God, if it's for me, then let it be for me, or whatever the case you may be, right? And every day, this person is showing you they are not for you. But because you are leaning on your own understanding, you're still trying to hold on to something. But then you're praying, then you're holding, then you're praying, then you're holding. And that's why nothing ever changes. See, when you have a plan, let's just say you want to lose weight. And you like, you know what? This is going to be, the year I lose weight and this, that, and the other, right? The problem is you have no plan. You have no plan. It's just talk. It's just wordplay because it sounds good to say, right? But you have no plan. You want to be a better person, but you have no plan. You want better for yourself, and I say this all the time, but you don't change your environment. You don't change your environment. You want better, but you think that you can still hang around everybody that's doing the same things that you used to do. You have to be comfortable with missing out on stuff. You ain't really missing out on nothing, right? Like you're not really missing out on nothing. But the fear of missing out will cause you to stay in situations that you're not supposed to be in. A long time ago, I used to always wanted to be in the know of everything. I wanted to know what's going on. Who said this? Who said that? What they said about me? Oh, okay, blah, 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 right? But as I started growing and I started maturing, I started being like, I don't even care. Because number one, you are not going to stop someone from talking about you. I don't care if you got all the hands in the world. You are not going to stop people from talking about you. The question that you have to ask yourself is, why do you care? I say this all the time. There's nothing that you can say about me that I don't know about me. There's nothing that you can say about me that's going to change how I view me anyway. And I've had to learn that the hard way. I had so many fights because of what someone said. And at the end of the day, it's like, I know me. What the heck do I care about you? I know me. You know what I'm saying? Like I know me. Just like when I went to the military, and I know I've told this story before, and I've never drank, I've never smoked in my life. When I got there, they were like, oh man, you gonna drink, you gonna smoke. And I'm like, if I never did it back home, why would you think I'm gonna come around everybody that I don't know and do it now? And some people said, oh man, just wait till you over here a little bit and then you gonna see this, that, and the other, right? And all my military people out there, they know me. I never did. That just wasn't me. Now, I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody else who's doing whatever. I'm just using the example of myself. There is nothing that people can say about you that should determine how you look at you. Nothing. Now, the caveat to that is you can't be coming on social media talking about you want better. Talking about, oh, this, I'm doing this and this is for me and this, that, and the other. And nothing in your personal life has changed. Nothing. Like, I was thinking about like how when you go into the stores, right? The most healthy stuff is the most expensive stuff. You ever notice that? The healthy stuff is the most expensive stuff. All the junk food and stuff is way cheaper than the health stuff, right? But then you have to ask yourself a question. Do I want better? Am I going to pay more to be better? Or I'm just going to be the same? What do you value? What do you value? Like I said, you started out, I'm going to lose weight, this, that, and that. Then you go in the grocery store and you're like, man, this stuff is so expensive. Guess what? Change comes with expense. To be the same, if you staying the same, there's no expense in that because it's the same. So when you're looking at your circle, when you say that you want better, look at who you're around. Look at who you're around. See, you know that you have started to change, right? See, avoidance does not mean you're healed or you're changed. I'm going to say that again. To avoid does not mean that you're healed or changed. It doesn't. And a lot of times people, they say, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. So they avoid. You know you've changed when you're able to face that thing head on. I used to be the type, like I said, I didn't have my moments on here when I didn't came and wild out, especially on Facebook. I didn't came and I didn't wild out, right? Now, at the point that I'm in right now, I can read certain things or hear something that's said about me and I have no reaction. That's how I know that I've changed. That's how I know that I have grown. Not that I avoided any situation, but it was just I was able to face it head on. And this is my message to anybody out there this Monday. If you want change, you have to change the things around you. Everybody's not for you. You ever notice how when you are, really changing, the same people that's around you will start saying that you acting different? Man, you acting funny. Or they talking about you behind your back. Man, hey, man, he acting funny, man. I don't know who he thinks he is. That's when you know you're changing. I said this, and like I said, I'm sorry to repeat myself, but I'll never forget my grandfather. One day I was hanging out, and he passed by me in the car, in the truck, and I waved. My homeboy said, hey, there go your grandfather. I said, hey. He just kept going. I came home, whatever. He came home. I said, hey, Papa, you didn't see me out there? He said, oh, all y'all look the same. And I was like, what the heck does that mean? But as I grew, I understood. Yes, I'm his grandson, but the company that I was around, he couldn't tell me apart. So think about that this Monday, this motivational Monday, as you start your week and you really want to change, do it in small increments first. Start off small. The conversations that you used to have, don't have them no more. When someone shows you who they are, it is not your job to look past all of that and say, but you got a good heart. That ain't your job. And I've had to learn that out the hard way. I've had people that have been in my life that I looked past everything that they was doing and I said, but they got a good heart. And that will burn you every time. Because guess what? They might have a good heart, but until they know that they have a good heart, you're going to always get abused. I believe people for what they show me. What you show me, I believe. If you're a liar, I'm going to believe that you're a liar. If you're a cheat, I'm going to believe that you're a cheat. If you're a person that steals, I'm going to believe that you a thief, right? Because it is not your job to look past what they're presenting. The same way if you show up for a job interview and you show up and your pants is sagging and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. Then you had a nerve to walk away and say, man, they was talking to me like I was crazy. They're going by what you present. That's why a lot of people, your social media don't match your real life. Your social media don't match your real life. So when people come at you, they're coming at you for what you're presenting. Oh yeah, you stronger, man. You strong, don't nothing bother you and this, that, and other. Then they pick up the phone for encouragement from you and they can't get nothing from you because you crying yourself. But anyway, that's a whole nother story, man. But listen, heed those words and just be better. I love y'all.